Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what was I saying? Um, I forgot what I was saying completely, and I didn't even press the thing to see what I was saying at the end. Oh, the space attack. Okay, yeah, the Egyptian image. So they put like a woman in a coffin, and it looked like there was like a gag put on her mouth, and like she was tied up and put into a coffin, and it's like they used to do that to see how long women, like priestesses in Egypt, could stay buried in a coffin, and have complete darkness and have like nothingness all around them. See how long they could withstand it. And obviously that's painful and whatever. And that's like another. It's like sort of like a witch trial memory that like a lot of women have a lot of witch trial memories. Also, a lot of women have these ancient Egyptian memories, um, where they were mock buried by their brothers or something like that, and where they're the um, the the pharaohs is what I'm trying to say, and so there was that scene last night, and then there was um, scenes where people were flipping out, and it was just disturbing. It was really disturbing, and people screaming through the loudspeaker, and it was just like really terrifying. The frequencies were really terrifying themselves, and we all just like freaked out, and we were all just like, "Fuck our ships!" Like we got like really scared of space last night, and then they mommy and daddy walked in and then said, "We need to clear the field. We need to clear the field." And then I was up for a little while they were clearing the field because it's too disturbing to like fall asleep during that time. It's just like really disturbing to fall asleep. And then it's just like there was like a bunch of cheating narratives again, and it was there was priestesses attacking their etheric doubles, and there was a lot of like drama narratives coming in, and that's what like mommy and daddy were working to clear, like all this like like all like just drama in like a friend group and stuff like that, like this person's doing this to you, this person's cheating, like all of this stuff and whatever. And just like stuff that like is disturbing, and like you know we don't want to deal with it. And then you know Colin walked in, and he was inside of me, and Colin was inside of me while he's supposedly like cheating on me, like out there, and he was laughing from inside of me, like just leave her and her husband alone, he was saying, and he was like laughing from inside of me. um and he turns into a version of Liz named Amelia Cuthbert when that happens. No, he was actually inside of me as Colin. And again, these are like cheating people narratives, and listen, you can lose your nothingness by saying these things, and that's it's like take it seriously or don't take it seriously, and that's what Krista is saying over me, but I'm saying it out loud with my mouth because like it's like what I mean. Like you guys keep saying like these cheating narratives and these drama narratives and everything like that, and um like it's not a part of space protocol, and you're disturbing a space family. And clearly that's why I called Star Wars this morning. you know, for help from space, for backup. It's basically Mars. Okay, it's there's scenes from Star Wars that literally look like scenes from Mars, from Total Recall, from the One Molecule movie called The Fifth Element, which is a movie about me on Mars. Um, and it could have been my mom. It could have been me, because Mila Jovovich is one of my moms, and it could have been one of her real life stories. It might have been my life on Mars. We do look like, I mean, we both kind of look like different versions of ourselves right now, me and Mila, but like our younger face both looks very similar. Um, so, but all of those are, I think they said that's New York or something, but it's Mars. And Star Wars is also Mars, as well as the space station. I just talk about space station because that's where Hayden lives, and Mars is a planet that Star Wars inhabits. And the space station is here to protect Earth from fallen Mars individuals, or from Star Wars happening on this planet directly. That's It's the protector of Earth, lives on the space station, and that is his job, is to protect the Earth and the princess and the planet. And he's trying to protect it from Mars overriding his will and literally starting a space war on this planet. And it's getting harder and harder um, to deny that that will happen, to deny that will occur, to deny uh, the will of the Imperial Guard, is what he wants to say. And to, it is a real thing. And clearly it's a real thing. If we had a full on space attack last night and we were all terrified immediately. And like, that's the beginning of a space war. And so maybe we're calling it Space Wars, or a space war, because it's to occupy a space, and it's to occupy a space called Earth. And Mars is starting to overpower Earth, believe it or not. And the space station is supposed to be the emissary to Earth, or the 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 space medium to Earth. But if Earth isn't listening, then Mars can overwhelm Earth, because you guys keep saying that 3D is going to overwhelm us and destroy us. And Hayden Anakin is saying that that's not what he's seeing. That my Space Coast last year, when I saw the Mars cars in the air, and I saw Mars I saw Mars basically here on Earth. That's the beginning of Mars starting to overlay Earth, and that's the beginning of Mars starting to overcome the Earth. And he's like, it's not a pretty picture. It's not a pretty picture. And he's pleading with Earth beings to like the princess, and that would be me. And so am I. And which is like kind of sad. Like, don't you guys like me? Like, it's so sad, right? But I am taking that seriously, and so is he, even though we're kind of laughing at it. But so that's his honest opinion. And that 3D If 3D wants to fight back, that's the whole reason that I'm talking is that if 3D wants to fight back, they need to join ranks with the princess, with me. And there's not really a lot of ways to sugarcoat that. And that's my whole thing is that Earth should be able to join the Space Alliance by now and join space. And there's only one way to do that, and that's to respect the will of the princess. Otherwise, space will overpower Earth. And we welcome that. We totally welcome that. Like as soon as like it was like cleared and it was like silent again last night, it's like we missed space immediately. But it's like during the space attacks, we're just like, oh my God, like no, no, no. Like didn't I think I did say that before, right? It's like we think we're ready, we think we're ready, we think we're like, we're ready, we're ready. And then as soon as it starts, we're like, no, we're not ready. Oh my God, we are so not ready. And it happens to us every single time because it's that terrifying. And it's space, it's lower space, it's all space, you know, it's space, it's hell. When I say lower space, it's inner earth, it's all of the above. It's really all of the above. Like as soon as it starts happening, that's why it's dripping in because it becomes that terrifying that quick to all of us. And that is a that is a space attack. And Orion is attached to the space station more than he's attached to Mars. And his protocol goes up to Orion. And the space station is a gateway to Orion. Orion's belt, right? The three stars in the sky, which is also related to Egypt, right? It's the three pyramids in Egypt. Um, they align with the constellation of Orion's belt. And so, I mean, as soon as space starts like hitting the ground, and as soon as space starts like bombarding us with frequencies and bombarding us with attacks, we're like, there's no way Earth stands a chance. Like, there's just no way. But then as soon as it turns off, we're like, oh yeah, it's just chill. You know, it's like we can't like remember. There's like something wrong with humanity where like as soon as space turns off, they kind of just go back to normal life. They kind of just start living in a dream in a waking world, like everything's okay, you know, going back to reality, going back to their jobs, their lives or whatever, and shake it off, laugh it off. And you know, that pisses off space so much because they're not doing it to show off. You know, space isn't doing it to show off. Space is doing it because they have a job to do, and they all have a job to do, all the star people. And Hayden is saying he's starting to welcome a Mars, a Mars attack, a Mars taking over of Earth and its planetary system. Um, because so many humans, people, are worried about exactly what I'm saying. That as soon as the space attacks turn off, they just go back to normalcy. They think they have all the power in the world. You know, they think that they're a part of space protocol and they think they passed the test or something. And they go back to being disrespectful like immediately. And it's like really disturbing to us space people because we're like, no, the space attacks are going to get so much worse. Like your body, your human body and space frequencies, if you're going against the will of the entire universe, are not going to be able to withstand the frequencies. It's not just the will of a human being, a nice human being, a kind human being. It's the will of the entire universe. And you know, to be space integrated by now, to be open, to have open gates, to have open contact, and um, you know, um, so you know, I don't know what else to say, but I don't know what else to say when these humans say things like this. Like, I don't know what else to say. You have hell surrounding you, you have heaven surrounding you, you have planets surrounding you, and they're, it's just like you like keep finding it funny for some reason, and I don't know what else to say or do. That's I don't know what else to say. If you guys don't take space seriously, it's gonna give us chills, and it's gonna. See, it's already giving me chills.